Well, I've now decided to start doing the YouTube channel. I did open up in 2011, but obviously things have changed and whatever else, and it's just the channel's just been sat there doing nothing. So we're going to start doing the channel with the whole family. So you're going to start seeing a lot of hopefully content. I want to try and do something once a week, and just get everything organised properly so there's permanent content going out. We've now bought a Swift Kentucky motorhome, which I've been in the process of doing it, which I should have been doing videos on it really, because we bought it, and I'm a chippy. I've been with 30 years, built loads and loads of caravans, and we bought this motorhome, which is really nice, but unfortunately I found issues which has took me most of the winter to eradicate, and at my cost unfortunately, which is quite high. But anyway, over the next few months I'm hoping to get quite a lot of content out, and you know, just see where we take it from there, and hopefully you'll enjoy the videos. We've got a trip booked to Jamaica, 11-12 weeks, me and Jen. I'm going to start doing all the work again back on the orchard, which we're looking to hopefully turn into a campsite. But yeah, it's looking good, positive. It looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff in the pipeline, and I'm hoping the videos will do it justice, and you'll like, subscribe and follow. You know, any questions, I'll give you plenty of answers, you know, and we'll just, you know, take it from there and see where it goes. I mean, the YouTube channel is something I wanted to do for a long time, and I did start, you know, doing a few jet ski videos and stuff like that, but to be honest with you, they were just like a basic video. You know, it's just to try and get the taste for it really. And obviously things have moved on now, you know, and yeah, with cameras and stuff like that. I have got a big jet ski weekend coming up, which I'm looking to mount the camera on the ski and hopefully take you with me. That's about 150 skiers. We're going to be leaving Black Rock Sands, so that's a big weekend. There's a live DJ and stuff like that, so I'm going to be taking you with me on that as well. To be honest with you, at the moment I'm just sat in Tesco's in Evesham waiting for Jen. She's obviously doing her usual shopping thing where she goes in to get, I don't know, eggs, milk, whatever else. Probably comes back with about 70 different outfits for the grandchildren. She can't help herself, she's got issues. But to be fair, it's yeah, I mean, when I get home, I'll do you a quick little video what I've been doing in the motorhome. I can do you a quick walk around. I'll show you that as well. And I'll say that's just a part of what I'm going to be doing, you know. Like I said, I did do a video a few years ago when we had just inherited the land, which is in Fladbury in Worcestershire, and yeah, we're not long lost. Yeah, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and I was supposed to be in this campsite back then, and it's now 8 years later. You know, just life's just got in the way, you know, it's just what it is. But now we seem to be pushing forward a little bit. I've just had 2 big containers dropped on the orchard, so you know, I can show what we've done over there. I've just put 175 meters of water main in as well to certain parts of the land, and then it's, you know, now we've got the winter is almost out of the way, we can start to clear, cut, and build the units up, and then hopefully with a bit of luck, if not this year, next year, we're hoping to be able to take on paying guests. And it won't be a lot of money, it's just, it'll be enough to cover our costs. You know, whether there's electric on there or not, I don't know, but there's you know, there's going to be definitely be water on there, some sort of power system, so I can charge caravan or motorhome batteries up and stuff like that. So, you know, but when I get home, I'm going to do a quick walk around of the motorhome which we bought, and then I'll show what I've been doing. Here you go, guys. This is the Swift Kentucky, purchased in October. Only got 25,000 miles on the clock. It's actually quite tidy, to be fair, quite clean. Just had the new tow bar fitted. Excuse the mess, there's mud everywhere. Oh, as you can see, it's still a bit of a mess at the moment, but I've got everything in storage at the moment, so you know, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, like I say, she's only got 25,000 miles on the clock. I've just had this new, it's all about my finger, just had this new screen fitted. It's just been serviced. You know, and as you can see, it's actually quite a nice van. You got full aircon, full size fridge. The bathroom is a work in progress because I've started pulling it about. You got a full microwave. So yeah, you've got the full, yeah, you got all the mod cons as any motorhome. I've just fitted a new TV in here. You know, so yeah, quite spacious. I'm just running the dehumidifier at the moment. I like to do anything I've got just to get any moisture out the materials, or you know, anything that's in the air, just in case. I mean, to be fair, there's nothing, but I've been running it a week now. I've only sort of emptied it, a quarter of a container in a week, so there's not a lot in here, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, she's a lovely van, and this is what we're going to start having all our adventures in. You know, so yeah, it's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit about the story of actually getting this motorhome. Basically, me and the wife, we've got a twin-wheel caravan, and the wife last year had major spinal surgery, which is the second one she's had, and we have 2 little French bulldogs. So anyway, we went down to Cornwall, had a lovely week down there. But soon come to realise that the caravan was no good. It wasn't fit for purpose for us, because obviously there's no bed in there. It was just you know, just the sofas. So as soon as you know, one of us want to go to bed, which is normally the wife because taking medication, we have to make the bed up, and that means I've got to go to bed. So it's early nights for the whole week, and for me it didn't really work. Plus having two French bulldogs, which are absolutely, well, one's absolutely bloody mental, the other one's as good as gold, to be honest with you. So yeah, left Cornwall, driving home, on the way home, seen a motorhome showroom, and they got an all grey one on there, which I actually really like, which is a very similar style to this. But when we come to view it, the guy was a bit of a con man. We're looking around it, and there's bits of sagging ceiling, you know. The whole thing had been wrapped in like a grey, I don't know, like a grey plastic. I don't know what it was. It was a strange material. It wasn't like a wrap. It was. Well, I suppose it was a wrap, but it was a different style of wrap I've never seen. It's really thick, but it was coming off in a lot of places. So anyway, cut long story short, having a quick look around, and we follow the Roman Radfords on YouTube. And love the whole idea of the Contiki. We looked at a few of them over a period of about a week, and bugger me. Anyway, one came up. This was £24,000. I thought, well, that's actually under the budget. I was looking to spend around 30, because we do have a T5 which already converted fully anyway, with shower and air ride and all sorts of things. But anyway, this one came up. The guy talked us around, so it was actually in Cornwall. So we drove the following week. We drove all the way down to Cornwall because he hadn't sold it. Gave us the spiel, but you know yourself, you have your buying head on, don't you? So you've got money in your pocket. You're just gonna buy something, 9 times out of 10, unless it's really, really bad. But anyway, we gets down there, sent us to the wrong place where it was. So he had to meet us. We met up with him, and he seemed like a genuine, really nice guy. But yeah, we had a look round it. Van was filthy, but you have to see past these sort of things, because these vans are going at the time for around 30 grand. So you're asking yourself, why is it £6,000 cheaper than anywhere else? So anyway, I'm looking around, and I do know a lot about caravans and motorhomes and all sorts anyway. And this one completely fooled me. If I'm being honest, it completely fooled me. I don't know whether it's because there's a lot of different smells in here. Because, cut a long story short, we done a deal, and we arranged for the following week to go and collect it. So we left them a good, healthy deposit, £5,000, obviously had a bit of a balance to pay on the final week, the following week. Anyway, he promised to get it cleaned and everything else. He had all the habitation check was all done, which is absolutely spot on, to be fair. It's all, you know, as it should be. He had some work done for the MOT. Whether it's been done properly or not, I don't know. I have had mechanics look at it since, and they did say, to be honest with you, there has been stuff done. There is other stuff that needs being done, which I've had done. Yeah, we got it home, and on the way home driving, I'm thinking, bloody hell, what is that smell? What the bloody hell is that smell? It stinks. So we opened the fridge up. This fridge was absolutely disgusting. It stunk. I mean, I thought, you know, because there was things left in there, but I thought that's what the smell was. So he pulls into the first fuel station, buys 6 of them air fresheners, the tree air fresheners. Anyway, I'm going down the road. I thought, bloody hell. I get onto the M5. I thought, Jesus Christ. I've been smelling this all the way down the A30. I thought, this is making me feel sick. Anyway, shut the fridge. Made sure the fridge was shut. I even put 2 more air fresheners in there. I still had this smell, and I drove all the way home, over 240 miles to get home, and this smell was unbearable. Got the windows open, everything. Then I realised the dirty sod had left his toilet waste in there. It was full, which has spilt out. Hence one of the reasons I had to replace the section of flooring. I couldn't stand it. It was disgusting. So we've done that. That's all been done. It's all new underneath now. It's just been sort of one thing after another. I mean, this guy who sold us this, he said his missus got a cleaning company. So you would have thought there'd be, you know, some sort of cleanliness. You know, I mean, I was quite surprised when he told me that, because, you know, apparently she cleans caravans on holiday parks. Well, obviously she hasn't got a sponge or cleaning products, because it was bloody disgusting. But anyway, all past that, we bought it. We've done a lot of work to it. We are slowly getting through it, and she drives beautiful, really well. So now this is going to be the setup for this year. We're looking forward to using it. We've started doing Brit stops. We already had our first one. The tow bar that was on the picture, what I showed you, I just spent probably 2 months trying to find a tow bar for this van, and no one seems to do them. They seem to only do from 2012 onwards, which, to be fair, was getting quite frustrating. I did have a budget of about £1,000, which I was going to use to buy it anyway. It was always in my mind I was going to spend about £1,000, because I've got a truck and I've had the truck done. That was about 400 quid. So you've got to think these are bigger tow bars. Anyway, couldn't find it anywhere, looking everywhere, and then there's a place called Armitage. They reached out and they said they've got one from a customer that paid a deposit and never turned up, and it fits this chassis. So really lucky there. It goes all the way up there. Lovely people, it's towards Yorkshire, so it's quite a way. And then we got up there, me and the wife, who you'll see later on through the series and whatever else we're going to film. If it gets up there, they let us stay in their compound, which is literally backing onto the canal, it was a lovely spot, to be fair. I'll put a couple of pictures in there. So guy was lovely, let us hook up, let us use all the toilet facilities. They fitted it all for us, 850 quid. And then on the way home we said, right, we'll try this Brit stop. So on the way home, we was, I believe, hour from home, and stayed at the Mill pub, which is in Shrewsbury. They let us hook up there, £10 for the night. Absolutely brilliant. We had a great night. They had a band on, food was lovely. It was just a chilled night, really, really good. So the van does its thing, it does what it's supposed to. Yeah, so it did give it a good run that time. So yeah, it was a good run for the start of the season. Now hopefully it's going to be good now for the foreseeable. But yeah, like I say, you know, if you could hopefully follow us, subscribe, give us a like, you know, send us any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. And like I say, through the year we're off to Jamaica in 12 weeks. So we're going to film that from the airport straight through. through the airport, all the flights. When we land in Montego, we've got to go to Ocho Rios, which is probably 2.5 hours. We'll film that. We'll film all the complex and everything, and we'll show you some of the food and stuff that they do, and all the facilities. There is a previous video I've done, which got quite a few thousand hits, so that was quite surprising. Because we're not the most interested in the birds people. Well, I try to think I am, but it's what it is, isn't it? But yeah, and then obviously, we're going to be doing, like I said earlier in the video, we're going to do all the building work over the ground and the orchard, what we call it, the ground, and hopefully that'll be of some interest to some people. So we're going to try and get the full planning put in there for a chalet, if possible. But the main goal is half of it we want to have it as a campsite. And then hopefully maybe some subscribers or anyone on here might be interested in maybe coming and seeing us, visiting, use the facilities. It's in a lovely little village, with the beautiful river. You've got the River Avon there, and you've got 2 lovely pubs. You're close to sort of Evesham, Pershore, Worcester, there's lots of events in our area. You get lots of people come from all over, especially around August time, because in Pershore we have the Pershore Plum Festival. Which is a big thing in Pershore, to be fair, and it is a really good weekend. It's a full weekend with car shows. There's all sorts going on. So yeah, hopefully these videos will be entertaining. Hopefully try and get one out a week. Just sort of keep you involved and see what's going on. And yeah, thanks for watching.